For those who are new to my channel, my family owns a general store that I work at. We sell all kinds of daily necessities with the exception of edible items. I'm usually in the charge of order shipping, but occasionally I do work in the cashier. A little bit of info about our store, it is still old school, meaning no digital checkout or computer database or anything fancy like that. We're planning to upgrade our system in the future, but for now, it's all manual labor. In our store, things usually go pretty peacefully on normal days, but every now and then, we got some unusual customers. One time, this middle-aged but kinda old man came in during the busy hour. The store was jam-packed with customers. All of the staff were occupied with something. He wanted some help from the staff, but was told to wait for a minute. Normal people would say, "Oh, the store is very busy, so I should wait until they're free to help me." But this geezer was having none of it.
Perlakuan macam apa ini? Sama sekali tidak menghargai pelanggan. Kalian pikir kalian sudah jadi orang kaya, lalu tidak menghargai orang lain? Kalian pikir uang kalian dari mana? Dari pelanggan. Pelanggan itu raja. Jadi kalian harus menunjukkan respect. Kalian dengar? Respect.
This old man made an absolute scene in the store, screaming, lecturing us about respect. I think he thought he was being scary, but for all of us, he was just being an idiot. We even had to hold in our laughs. Dude, better practice what you preach. We tried to calm him down by apologizing, but apparently saying sorry over and over again didn't stop his screaming and rambling. We really didn't want to escalate the problem any further, so as long as he didn't trash the store or doing anything violent, we just let him make a purchase so he would leave as soon as possible and hope we would never see him again. I started to think that the old man did it on purpose so he could get served quickly in a super busy store. Another time, this lady came in our store carrying a plastic bag filled with a lot of cash money. I know what you're thinking. Going outside carrying cash money in a plastic bag is very unsafe and unpractical. But this lady did it. She plopped that plastic bag on the counter right beside the cashier that I work at, thinking I would notice and watch her things for her. But I didn't notice it at all because I was busy with other customers. I only knew there was a money bag right beside me when it was gone. This is why there's a rule that customers must watch their personal belongings on their own. We're store workers, not your bodyguards. Obviously, the lady and all of us went into panic. At first, we tried searching the whole store, and then we decided to look at the security cameras. Yeah, we have those. In the footage, we saw a man snatching the money bag and left the store without anyone noticing him. There wasn't much we could do other than reporting to the police. But about a week later, the thief himself showed up in the store again. He wasn't shopping like other customers. Instead, he just stood still, looking at our security camera screen with fear and cold sweat on his face, as if he was afraid that he might have been busted from that screen.
Itu tuh orang yang nyuri kapan hari. Aku ingat wajahnya. Oke, ini rencananya ya. Kita akan ikat dia terus seret ke gudang paling belakang. Lalu kita buat dia ngaku. Kamu jadi polisi jahat, aku jadi polisi baik.
Well, not that extreme, but my mom was ready to do the bad cop routine. She closed the store front door to shut off any escape attempt, confusing other customers and scaring the suspect even more. Luckily, my dad came and kindly spoke to the man, saying that if he gave back the money, everything would be solved and he'll be free to go. And long and behold, he still had all the money and was more than happy to return it. Well, the other option was police. I was surprised that all the money was intact. I guess the man still had some conscience left to not spend all the money right after he stole it. Well, after that, the man left the store with very happy expression. The money was returned. Nobody went into jail. All in all, happy ending. Boo! I know. Happy ending can be boring sometimes. But come on, how many times have you heard about a thief returning the stolen goods? I tried to experiment a little bit by putting some Indonesian in this video. So please let me know how do you feel about it.